Khamenei versus Trump. Tensions explode amid escalating war. Today, Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei issued a direct warning to U.S. President Donald Trump, declaring that any American intervention will carry serious and irreversible consequences. In a national address, Khamenei stated that Iranians do not respond well to the language of threats and declared that Israel will be punished for what he called its grave mistakes. Trump's threat: we know exactly where he hides. On the previous afternoon, President Trump used his social platform Truth Social to escalate the rhetoric. He wrote, "We know exactly where the so-called supreme leader is hiding. He's an easy target, but he's safe for now. We're not taking him out, at least not yet." Shortly after that post, Trump demanded the unconditional surrender of the Iranian regime. I might not. Trump keeps the pressure on. Speaking outside the White House this morning, Eastern Time, Trump declined to say whether a strike on Iran was imminent. There's a big difference between now and a week ago. I might do it, I might not. Nobody knows what I'll do. He added that Iran had allegedly requested dialogue with Washington, but avoided giving specifics. Iran is defenseless, Trump added. They have no functioning air defense anymore. Just one day after he said his patience was running out, the president confirmed it already ran out. But when asked if it was too late for negotiations, Trump answered, "It's never too late." Airplane U.S. evacuates diplomats from embassy in Israel. Two U.S. government sources told the Associated Press that an American military aircraft evacuated diplomats and their families from the U.S. Embassy in Israel today, following urgent requests. No official number has been released regarding how many were flown out. Israel-Iran war intensifies. Massive strikes reported. Iran and Israel have been locked in open military conflict since Friday the 13th. Israel has bombed Tehran, claiming dozens of targeted missile facilities in western Iran. The official justification: to prevent a nuclear holocaust. Ironically, Israel remains the only nuclear-armed nation in the Middle East. According to U.S.-based NGO human rights activists, the death toll since Friday includes 639 killed and 1,320 injured in Iran, 24 fatalities in Israel. Among the Iranian casualties, senior commanders of the Revolutionary Guard, Army General Staff, and 9 nuclear scientists. New Iranian missile unveiled during strike. During yesterday's barrage, Iran claimed to have deployed a new type of missile never seen before. A spokesperson for Iran's Ministry of Defense confirmed that a fully new ballistic system was used, according to Iranian media outlet Fars News. Israel responds with massive retaliation. The Israeli military launched another round of precision airstrikes on Iranian territory. According to the IDF, the following were destroyed: dozens of missile storage and launch sites, surface-to-surface and surface-to-air launchers, drone depots in western Iran. U.S. mobilizes fighters and carriers to the region. In parallel, the United States has deployed fighter jets and aircraft carriers to the Middle East. This military movement began just as Trump issued his call for Khamenei's surrender and openly stated he knew the supreme leader's location. Prophetic context: when kings confront kings.
As leaders exchange ultimatums and missiles fall, the stage begins to resemble the prophetic clashes described in Daniel 11, where kings of the north and south move with fury, and in Revelation 16, where spirits of war gather kings for judgment. And as written in Psalm 2, the kings of the earth set themselves, but he who sits in the heavens shall laugh. This is not just geopolitics. This is prophetic momentum.
Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any news. Stay informed. Stay watchful. This is Israel Alert.